George Herman Babe Ruth, born February 6, 1895, would play 22 seasons of Major League Baseball from 1914 to 1935. He would play as number 3 for the Boston Red Sox as a pitcher, for the New York Yankees as an outfielder, and for the Atlanta Braves as an outfielder. Ruth was signed to the Boston Orioles to play minor league baseball in 1914 and was shortly sold to the Boston Red Sox to play in the major leagues. As a Red Sox pitcher, Ruth won 23 games in 2 different seasons and became a member of the 3 World Series Red Sox championship teams. During his last season with Boston, Ruth broke the MLB single-season home run record in 1919. Due to the curse of the Bambino, Ruth was sold to the New York Yankees, who he played for 15 years. As a Yankee, Ruth helped secure the win of 7 American League championships and 4 World Series championships. During the Yankees' Murderers Row lineup in 1927, Ruth hit 60 home runs. Ruth ended with the Braves and led them in home runs, then retired in 1935. Babe Ruth had a huge impact on baseball during the Roaring Twenties because he attracted people towards the sport, which caused it to gain popularity and publicity. Harold "Red" Grange, born on June 13, 1903. Harold Grange, aka Red, aka the Galloping Ghost, would grow up to play professional football from 1925 to 1934. Red started off his career in college, where he played halfback for the University of Illinois, during which he ran 5 touchdowns in one game against Michigan. At the University of Illinois, Red scored 31 touchdowns and rushed for 3,637 yards, which led him to be named All-American 3 years in a row. As number 77, Red played professional football for the Chicago Bears starting in 1925. Due to disagreements, Red had to leave the Bears only after playing with them for a year. Red's manager, Pyle, decided to start his own league called the American Football League that started in New York toward the end of 1925. It's the start of 1926 and the new league is in the rise with Red leading in numbers. But just after a year, the new league takes a turn and the American Football League shuts down. Red was a 2-time NFL champion in 1932 and in 1933. He was a 2-time first-team All-Pro in 1930 and in 1931. He was a 3-time consensus All-American in 1923, in 1924, and in 1925. He was second-team All-Pro in 1932. He was on the NFL 1920s All-Decade Team and the NFL 75th Anniversary All-Time Team. And lastly, he was part of the Big Ten Most Valuable Player in 1924. The Illinois Fighting Illini and the Chicago Bears both retired Red's number 77.